The Abyss is written and directed by James Cameron, stars Ed Harris, Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, and Michael Biehn. Plot of The Abyss is in 1988, the U.S. Ohio class submarine USS Montana has an encounter with an unidentified submerged object and sinks near through the Cayman Trout. With Soviet ships moving trying to salvage the sub and a hurricane moving over the area, the U.S. government opts to send a SEAL of team to Deep Core, a privately owned experimental underwater drilling platform near the Cayman Trout, to use as a base of operations. The platform's designer, Dr. Lindsay Brigman, insists on going along with the SEAL team despite her estranged husband, Virgil Bud Brigman, being the current foreman. During initial investigation of the Montana, a power outage in the team's submersibles lead to Lindsay seeing a strange light circling the sub, which she later calls non-terrestrial intelligence, or NTIs for short. So, he's Lieutenant Coffee, the team leader, is ordered to accelerate their mission and to take one of the mini subs without Deep Core's permission, and recover the Trident missile warhead from the Montana just as the storm hits. So, they are drafted in to assist a gung-ho Navy SEAL with a top-secret recovery operation, which is a nuclear sub that has been ambushed and sunk and under mysterious circumstances in some of the deepest waters on Earth. The Abyss is a great sci-fi film. It's a great film. James Cameron wrote and directed this film, and I gotta admit, this is great. This is a good one. I really like The Abyss, and I like the concept of this team going to to find this what they're looking for at the bottom of the ocean, which is, of course, which you have these characters having to go underwater and find and do this horrible, impossible task. Now, this movie did have a hectic production. Of course, when it comes to principal photography, the main filming was delayed for a week. The smaller tank schedule, and the film did go into shooting, but there were a lot of problems with the main water tank, springing leaks, and all that. But despite the production troubles this movie went through, this was great. This movie still got made at all. And James Cameron, he even came out and said that this was a very hard task. And 140 days and $4 million over budget, the movie still got made. The alien water tentacle is pretty cool. I really like the special effects work by Industrial Light and Magic and Dream Quest Images. And the pseudopod looks really good. The effects looks really great. The technical aspects, the ship, and the production design, the editing is really good. Now there is a extended cut of this movie, and I've only seen the theatrical version, but I'm curious to see how the extended cut is. But I don't understand why this movie has not been released on Blu-ray yet. The acting in this movie is great from everyone, even if Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio and Ed Harris, they disowned this movie. I will have to say they did a great job. Now there's been criticisms about the third act, and third act is pretty silly. Is pretty silly, but is a pretty cool underwater adventure. One of the best summer blockbusters ever created, and people say the special edition does make the movie better, so I'll have to try and see that. But the art direction and sound design and cinematography and the score is really well done. So I will have, and there was a lot of scenes that were cut from the film. And this movie was 2 hours and 20 minutes. So the original length of the film was roughly 2 hours and 50 minutes. So the acting is pretty great. I do hope this movie gets released on Blu-ray. I love this movie. I think this movie is great. There's a lot of greatness in this film. And I'm going to give The Abyss better than Vampire Academy. The reason why it doesn't get a seal of approval is because I don't like... Yeah, the ending is pretty silly. I can't say I hate the ending, but... yeah. Let me know what you guys think about this film down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And I will see you guys in the next video. It's Future Filmmaker 3940, and you guys keep it cool.